After this, Roblox will not be the same anymore. Starting May 19, 2026, Roblox will be updating the requirements to make games public to all users, including Roblox Kids and Roblox Select. Complete an age check, be ID verified, have two-factor authentication set up, have an active Roblox Plus subscription for now, but not for so long, because in June, you see, there will be another update that will actually replace this requirement, so you will no longer need Plus or Premium subscription in order to publish new games for all ages. Instead of that, you will need to pay one-time fee of 1000 Robux per game that you want to publish for all ages. So starting from June, this change will become available. After you're gonna pay this 1000 Robux fee, Roblox actually can refund you this after 3 months unless the game gets moderated or taken down. So if your game will actually be in good standing after 3 months and still will be active, that means that Roblox will actually refund you this fee and you will get your 1000 Robux back. You will also need to have an account in good standing and also complete a new per game evaluation process. As of right now, this update is only available in some countries, for example New Zealand, Netherlands, Australia and Indonesia, but soon this change will actually be available in all countries. Here is the new game evaluation process, so you need to meet all of those requirements in order to publish your game for all ages. So as you can see, we've got some settings here, and the most annoying one for most of the people from what I see is actually the last one, highly engaged players, because you actually need 500 players that Roblox gonna detect as engaged in order to publish your game for all ages, so everyone can access the game. If you're not meeting at least one of these requirements from this list right here, your game is actually unavailable for all ages. So unfortunately, not every single person can play it. I actually have to agree with this user right here called Valra, because you see, it's actually gonna be really hard to make people join your game, so Roblox can test the game, see it's actually real players, not some bots or something, that your game got actually real engagement in order to publish your game for all ages. 500 players, that's a lot, and that actually might kill a lot of small games, because it's not that easy to gather 500 people to play your game at the beginning. It's gonna be even harder right now, because if you can't publish your game for all ages at the beginning, that means also less players that actually possibly might join your game because of that. So you will need 500 players 16 plus to join your game, so you can actually publish your game for everyone. That's actually insane. It's going to be really hard right now for small creators, unfortunately. That's really sad to see. It's not the worst limit they choose, but it's not the best either. As you can see, we've got more people right here that are not happy about this. No wonder why, because yeah, this change is actually not that good. From now on, in your game settings, there will be this new setting called audience, and you can actually choose with it who can play your game after you're gonna publish your experience. So you got 3 options. You can set your game to private, so only you can play it. You can set your game to limited, which means you can actually choose people who can play your game. And the last option that is available right here is of course public, so anyone who's eligible can play your game on Roblox. Unfortunately, even if you choose public option, your game at the beginning will be actually limited only to 16 plus users and trusted friends, because Roblox need to make sure your game will meet all of those requirements in order for you to publish your game for all ages. So yeah, that sucks, I know, but that's the new reality we're living in, and that's new era on Roblox. That's how the game development right now works, how the game publishing works. Let me know what you think about all of this. Do you like those changes or you don't like those changes? I have mixed opinion right here, because I know they're doing this to improve safety, and I get some points right here, but some of the requirements really sucks and they should change it. So yeah, I'm like, okay, fine, but also not the best changes, you know. Also, they publish a post on developer forum talking about these changes, and we can check our eligibility if we actually meeting all of the new requirements. So if you're gonna click account settings here, you will actually see if you're meeting all those requirements, new requirements. I'm actually all good right here, so that's good. I just actually don't understand one thing right here, why I've actually got green check mark right here, right here, right here, and right here, and not right here. Like, I just don't get it. Like, I'm meeting all of the requirements, so I should have check marks everywhere right here. Maybe they're gonna update this for me soon, I don't know. I actually genuinely don't know. I have no idea what's going on right here, so if you know, let me know. Now we're moving on to our next topic, and we've actually gotta talk about this, and this is actually really sad and disappointing, because you see, we've got actually an update on the current state of faces since the dynamic head update on Roblox, and since late January of 2026, all faces have dropped an average of 50 to 70% of their value. So that is actually a huge loss in value. This has been the results of Roblox fundamentally changing faces faces without the option to use their original form. I really hope they're gonna do something about this because it's actually not looking good for limited faces on Roblox. They actually should do something about this as soon as possible to have those people who actually already purchased those faces. If you haven't purchased this face yet, it's actually a great deal for you right now because you can actually purchase those faces cheaper right now. But for people who already spent a lot of money on it, that's so bad because they've actually losing money. So Roblox, please do something about this because it can't be like that, okay? They've actually was talking about that they will do something about it, and I don't see results yet, and that was like a few months ago, I think. So Roblox, I'm waiting to see some results. So let me know what you think about it, and now it's time to move on to our next topic. It's time to talk about this. You see, Roblox is working on deleting modded versions of games such as Murder Mystery 2, Please Donate, and The Hood. This appears to be one of the largest modded banways on the platform. So as you can see, a lot of replicas of original games, a lot of ripoffs, modded versions of original games getting deleted right now. Roblox completely removing those games. So recently in one of my previous videos, I was actually talking about this, that they've actually working on a new feature that will be actually scanning platform and deleting all of those copied versions of original games. So looks like this change is now available because apparently they've testing the system and it's already working because we can see a lot of games getting deleted. I actually understand why they're doing this, but you know, sometimes modded games could be fun because you can do a lot of stuff right here that you actually can do in original games. So modded games is kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. So it's kind of sad to see they're deleting those games, but I get it because most of the times, you know, people just stealing the original game and uploading this game on their profiles. So I understand why they've actually doing this update. I think overall it's actually good. I just have only one thing to worry about, and this one thing you guys probably know what I'm gonna actually say. You see, I'm actually worrying about the most, what if this system will be actually not working perfectly fine and also starts deleting original games, you know, or games that actually will be sharing a similar idea to original game. You know, that could be a disaster, and we saw recently that there was like a weird bug going on banning all of the popular Roblox games. So yeah, I don't want to even imagine what's gonna happen if this system will be actually broken for a while, and I just imagine that. Oh my god, bro, that would be seriously a huge disaster. So let's just hope that that's not gonna happen. So Roblox, make sure this will be working perfectly fine and we will not see any weird bugs or glitches, okay? So we'll see what's gonna happen, how this whole thing is gonna work in the future. And now it's time to move on to our next topic. We've actually got a nice thing to talk about that's actually so awesome. You see, in one of my previous videos, I was showing you a way how you can get this item completely for free, Jusa Arachina. Hopefully I'm pronouncing this right, I have no idea. If you actually received this message from Roblox in your messages, Gamescom Latam 2026 UGC price, that means you've actually also right now own this item. So that's great. And now let's move on to our next topic. Now we've actually gotta talk about this. You see, Roblox creators can now whitelist collaborators to bypass paid access games so they don't need to spend Robux to play. Creators can grant select users a rule in a group on the creator hub that gives playtest permissions. So that's so awesome. They should actually add this at the beginning. I'm so glad that they've actually adding something like this. That's actually such a nice update right here, because that means if developers will give you a permission to pay the game, you can actually access this game completely for free. So that is so good. So let me know what you think about this change, and now it's time to move on to our final topic of today's video. For our final topic, we've got to talk about this. Procedural models are now fully released in Roblox Studio. Build parametric 3D objects that adapt instantly to custom attributes, speed up your workflow, automate repetitive building, and create dynamic assets today. And we've of course got the whole post on developer forum talking about this change. I was actually talking about this previously, but we've actually got an update right now on it, and as you can see, that looks actually so cool. With this feature, we can actually do some cool stuff. I'm not gonna lie, we can actually build a lot of cool stuff. As you can see, this feature can actually scale our model in real time and duplicate some stuff, create another stuff. Like, just take a look at that. That's the example. That's perfectly, like, this video perfectly showing how this feature works. Like, look at that. We can actually form cool objects with it. Like, that's awesome. You can make a full forest with path just like that. That's so good. Yeah, I like this change a lot. I think a lot of people actually also like this change. So let me know what you think about this. Do you like this or not? For me, it's actually a game changer for Roblox developers. So that's actually nice to see. They're improving Roblox Studio, adding, you know, more and more cool features. So that's it. That's all the topics I actually gathered for you in today's video. So that's also going to be all for it. Thank you all for watching it. I love you all so much, boys and girls, and I hope I will see you all in the next one.